Look, I've been coming to Pattaya for years, decades even. This place, it's in my blood. The neon lights, the clinker beer bottles, the chatter of tourists and locals mixing over a cold chang, Walking Street, Soi 6, LK Metro. It used to feel like the heart of the world was beating right here. But now? Now, it's like someone turned the volume down. The bars are quiet, too quiet, and it's breaking my heart. I'm standing here on Beach Road, looking at rows of empty stools, and I can't help but wonder, is this the end for Pattaya's nightlife? Or will the high season, please God, bring it all back to life? Let me paint you a picture. It's July 2025, the so-called low season, but this feels different. I walked down Walking Street last night, and it was like a ghost town. Bars that used to be packed, even the big go-go joints, they've got more staff than customers. I saw one bar, a little beer bar off Soy Butt Cow, with 3 girls sitting out front, scrolling on the phones, not a single punter in sight. The music were playing, sure, but it felt like it were just echoing off empty walls. I've been coming here since the 90s, and I've never seen Pattaya this quiet, with the exception of the COVID times, that is. Never! They're calling this the lowest low season in decades. And it's not just me saying it. Expats, bar owners, even the girls working the bars, they're all feeling it. One guy, a Brit, who's been here 20 years, told me he's never seen so many empty seats. Countless bars with hardly any punters. It's sad, he said. And he's right. You walk past the clubs or the go-go's, places that used to have queues out the door, and now you can count the customers on one hand. Sunday night on Walking Street, you'd think it was a weekday in the middle of a monsoon. Why is it so bad? Well, it's complicated, isn't it? For one, the tourists aren't here like they used to be. Back in the day, Pattaya were the magnet for Europeans, Brits, Germans, Scandinavians, escaping winter for sun, sea, and the nightlife. But that crowd's dwindled. The Thai baht's too strong, making it pricier for Westerners to visit. And the Chinese, they used to flood this place, especially around their New Year, but their numbers are way down, some say by nearly 50% earlier this year. Something about scams and bad press on social media scaring them off. It's not just a blip, it's a structural shift. The Chinese are staying away and the Westerners aren't coming in the numbers they used to. And it's not just a lack of tourists. The old vibe's off. I talked to a bar owner on Soi 6 last week and he were practically begging for customers. Will high season be dead, he said. The Asians don't come for our bars, they're off at Terminal 21 or on package tours. He's not wrong. The Chinese and Indian tourists, they're here, sure, but they're not the bar crowd. They're doing family-friendly stuff, shopping, cultural tours. Good for Pattaya's economy, maybe, but not for the beer bars, not for the go-go joints, not for the girls trying to make a living. I mean, think about the girls for a second. They're the heart of this place, right? The ones who make you feel welcome, or keep the drinks flowing and the conversation light. But with no customers, they're struggling. I heard from one girl on Beach Road. She'd been here 3 years, always had steady work. Now, she's lucky to get one customer a night. Bar fines, lady drinks, it's all drying up. Some bars are even closing down for good. June alone saw a bunch of closures, and it's not just the small places, even some of the bigger names are teetering.
But here's the thing, I'm holding out hope for the high season. November, December, that's when Pattaya's supposed to come alive, right? The weather cools down, the Europeans start trickling back, and maybe, just maybe, the Chinese will return. The Tourism Authority of Thailand's been pushing hard to get them back. Big campaigns, charter flights, Sawadi events with influencers. There's talk of a recovery starting this month, July, with Chinese arrivals picking up, but it's fragile, they say. One bad news story, one viral post about a scam, and it could all fall apart again. I want to believe it'll happen. I need to believe it, because Pattaya without its bars, that's not Pattaya. I was at Craft Cottage the other night. Great little spot, by the way. Quiet enough to have a real conversation. Good craft beers. Even there, the staff was saying they're praying for November. They're counting on the Christmas crowds, the New Year's parties, the International Fireworks Festival. Those are the times when Pattaya used to feel like the centre of the universe. You'd walk down Walking Street and it was electric, music, lights, people from every corner of the world. I want that back. But there's this nagging fear in me gut. What if the high season doesn't deliver? Bar owners are saying the old days of a proper high season, November to April, packed to the gills, are gone for good. The tourists are different now. Japanese, Koreans, Indians, they don't follow the Western holiday schedule. Their big travel times are May, August, October. And even when they come, they're not filling the bars like the Europeans did. One owner told me, Pattaya's not a Western destination anymore. That hit hard. Still, I'm not giving up. There's got to be a way to bring the buzz back. Some bars are trying new things, live music, better food, even family-friendly vibes to draw in a wider crowd. Places on Walking Street, they're doing okay, packing in groups with the dancers and energy. And I heard Electric Blue might reopen soon, maybe bring some fresh life to Soy Diamond. But it's not enough. Bars need to adapt, lower prices, better service, maybe clean up the vibe a bit. I read somewhere that expats are willing to help, but they want fairer prices, staff who aren't glued to their phones, and a bit more respect. That's not too much to ask, is it?
I keep thinking about this one bar I love, a little spot on Second Road. Nothing fancy, just a few stools, a jukebox, and a couple of girls who always remembered my name. Last week, it was empty. The owner was sitting there, staring at the till like it was going to magically fill up. I bought a beer, stayed for a bit, but it felt wrong, like I was the only one keeping the place alive. I don't want to lose that bar. I don't want to lose any of them. So, will the high season save us? I'm betting on it, but it's not a sure thing. If the Chinese come back, if the Europeans decide Thailand's worth a strong baht, if the bars can figure out how to pull in the new crowd without losing their soul, maybe, just maybe, we'll see those stools filled again. I'm talking to you, anyone listening, anyone who loves Pattaya like I do. Come back, bring your friends, have a beer, buy a lady drink, keep this place alive. Because if we don't, I'm scared we're going to lose something special, something that's been part of this city for 40 years. I'll be here, waiting for the high season. I'll be at Craft Cottage, or maybe Rum Runner, or the Buzzing Lounge, nursing a beer and hoping the music gets louder, the lights get brighter, and the bars fill up again. Pattaya's still got a pulse. I can feel it, but it's faint and it needs you. It needs all of us.